London is known to have the most cranes in the world. Located in the United Kingdom, the city has the highest amount of construction activity in the world, leading to the most cranes operating in an urban area. The number of cranes in London often reaches well into double digits, something that few other cities can match. This reflects the scale of building works taking place in London in recent years. Having such a concentration of cranes is great for job opportunities in the construction industry. The cranes are a sign that the city is growing and evolving. With the cranes come more housing, public projects, roads, bridges, and other infrastructure that helps make the city one of the most attractive to live in. Currently, most cranes in London can be seen appearing near the city's centre, as this is where many of London's biggest projects are taking place. The most impressive of these projects, the new Shard building, is one which has drawn the attention of the world, and takes pride of place for the crane concentration in the area. Indeed, with such a vast amount of cranes, London's skyline is in a constant state of being changed and improved upon. Other cities across the world have been known to come close to London's amount of cranes, but few are able to match it. Singapore is one such example, with a number of construction projects taking shape in the city, yet still unable to quite match the crane count of London. Hong Kong could be said to be another of these cities, with a fair amount of cranes currently in use to build the new Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge. It is still a number away from reaching London's heights. Of course, the number of cranes in London can change over time as building projects come to a close or get underway. It's entirely likely that the amount of cranes in London will remain high for the foreseeable future, as the city shows no sign of slowing down. Los Angeles is another highly prominent city in terms of crane usage, with the Hollywood sign being the most prominent structure being worked on currently. Toronto too has recently been investing heavily in its infrastructure, leading to a mild rise in crane numbers as the city continues to expand. Meanwhile, cities such as Moscow and Shenzhen have recently seen large projects enter their planning stages, leading to a number of additional cranes on the horizon. All in all, London remains the uncontested leader when it comes to the most cranes in the world. Despite other cities chipping away at its lead, London's crane count still remains well ahead of the competition, for now at least. Having so many cranes is a great sign for the future of the city, though there has been some criticism of them being overly disruptive during quieter times. However, at the end of the day, the cranes remain a huge source of pride for Londoners, as they are a sign of the city's growth and prosperity. From a visual standpoint, the cranes stand out to many Londoners as symbols of their city, a city that continues to be building despite its long history. Generally, cranes in London remain a source of optimism, powering the many building projects that make up the city's increasingly modern skyline. In general, a high concentration of cranes means the city has plenty of building projects taking place, and is an overall good sign of future investment prospects. London is certainly a city that is not afraid of building projects, and the array of cranes working every day to help craft the city of tomorrow helps demonstrate this. The most iconic London sites are often being worked on currently, often with cranes helping to create the improvements that tourists and residents alike can come together and appreciate. From the Olympic Park to the Natural History Museum, cranes are often a common sight when these projects are taking place.